Maya was a 35-year-old marketing executive, and on the surface, she seemed to have it all. Her high-paying job came with a corner office, the admiration of her colleagues, and a reputation for excellence. Yet every morning, as sunlight filtered through her blinds, Maya felt a nagging void deep inside. It wasn't dissatisfaction with her work, it was the dream she had buried long ago. When Maya baked cookies for her nieces, she felt alive. She'd always dreamed of owning a bakery, but the dream had been put on hold, suffocated by the demands of corporate life. Every now and then she'd glance at a photo on her desk, a younger Maya holding a tray of cupcakes, smiling with pure joy. "What if I could do this every day?" she whispered to herself one afternoon, though she quickly shook off the thought. Next week, Maya's boss called an urgent meeting. As colleagues filed into the room, the tension was palpable. "The company is cutting budgets," her boss announced. "We'll need everyone to stretch beyond their roles." Maya's chest tightened. She was already overworked, uninspired, and running on autopilot. After the meeting, she turned to a colleague. 12 years here," she said, forcing a smile. "Sometimes. Wonder if I'm just coasting." Her colleague shrugged. "What else would you do? This job is stable." The question lingered, and that night Maya found herself sitting at her kitchen table, surrounded by baking recipes and financial spreadsheets. She picked up her phone and called her best friend, Arjun. "Am I crazy to think about leaving my job?" she asked. "Starting a bakery is risky. I'd be giving up stability." Arjun's voice was steady. "You've been talking about this for years, Maya. Risks are scary, but so is regret. What's really holding you back?" Maya's eyes wandered to a sticky note on her fridge that read, "Life begins at the end of your comfort zone." She took a deep breath and nodded to herself. The following week, Maya handed in her resignation letter. Her boss was surprised but supportive. "Maya, you've been a pillar here," he said. "Are you sure about this?" She smiled. "I've never been more sure. It's time I take a chance on myself." As she walked out of the office for the last time, her emotions were a whirlwind of fear and exhilaration. Sweet Beginnings, her bakery, opened its doors a month later. Maya poured her heart into every recipe, but the first week was slow. The quiet hum of the shop felt deafening. "Maybe this was a mistake," she muttered late one night, scrolling through social media and comparing herself to other successful bakers. Tears pricked her eyes, but she caught herself. "No one said it would be easy," she whispered. "I didn't come this far to quit." Determined, Maya brainstormed marketing ideas. The next weekend, she offered free samples at a local community event. Her lavender lemon cupcakes were an instant hit. "These are amazing," one customer exclaimed. "Where's your shop?" Word spread quickly. Sweet Beginnings began buzzing with customers, and a year later, Maya's bakery was thriving. She was even featured in a local magazine. "What's your secret to success?" the reporter asked. Maya smiled. "Believing in my dream and embracing the challenges. Leaving my job was terrifying, but it taught me that growth comes from taking risks." That evening, Maya sat in her bakery after closing, sipping tea. She looked at a framed photo of her younger self, the one holding a tray of cupcakes. "I took the leap," she said softly, "and it was worth it. Life rewards the brave. Sometimes, the biggest risk is not taking one at all. What leap will you take today? If you found Maya's story inspiring, don't forget to like and share it, and subscribe for more motivational stories that encourage you to chase your dreams.